Freddie Mercury was born in Zanzibar, a small island off the coast of East Africa, on September 5, 1946. His real name was Farrokh Bulsara. His parents were from India, and they moved to Zanzibar before Freddie was born. When he was very young, his family moved to England because of problems in Zanzibar. Freddie grew up in London, where he went to school and learned many things about music and art. Freddie had a strong love for music from a very early age. He started singing when he was a child, and he also learned to play the piano. He was very good at singing and had a special voice that could make people feel different emotions. His voice was strong and clear, and he could sing high notes very easily. Freddie's friends at school liked to listen to him sing, and they could see he was very talented. As Freddie got older, he decided to follow his passion for music. He joined a band called Smile in the 1960s. The band didn't become famous, but it was a start for Freddie. He later changed the band's name to Queen and began to work with new members. The members of Queen were Freddie Mercury, Brian May, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon. Together, they created music that would change the world of rock forever. Queen's music was different from other bands. They played a mix of rock, pop, and opera. Freddie Mercury, as the lead singer, became the heart of the band. He wrote many of Queen's biggest songs, including Bohemian Rhapsody, We Are the Champions, and Somebody to Love. These songs became very popular and are still loved by people today. Bohemian Rhapsody was one of Freddie's most famous songs. It was released in 1975 and became a huge hit. The song was very special because it didn't sound like other songs. It had many different parts, a slow ballad, a hard rock section, and even opera-like singing. Many people loved the song, and it became a classic. Even though the song was long and different from what other bands were doing, people liked it because it was creative and unique. Queen's music videos were also special. They were some of the first music videos to be shown on television. Freddie Mercury and the band created videos that were full of energy, colors, and excitement. Fans loved to watch them and listen to the music. Freddie's stage performances were full of energy, and he knew how to connect with the audience. He was a great performer, and his concerts were always exciting. Freddie Mercury also had a special talent for writing lyrics. Many of his songs talked about love, freedom, and personal feelings. He could make people feel happy, sad, or excited with just a few words. For example, the song We Are the Champions became an anthem for people who wanted to feel strong and positive. It was often played at sports events, and people loved to sing along. The song was full of hope and confidence, and it inspired many people around the world. Freddie's music was not just about fun and excitement. He also wrote songs about sadness and difficult feelings. Somebody to Love is one of those songs. In this song, Freddie sang about wanting someone to love him and give him comfort. It was a song that many people could relate to because everyone wants to feel loved and understood. Freddie's ability to write songs that spoke to people's hearts made him even more loved by fans around the world. Queen became one of the most famous bands in the world. They traveled to many countries and played to huge crowds. Freddie Mercury was always the star of the show. He had a special way of making people feel like they were part of the performance. He was confident on stage, and his fans loved him for it. He didn't just sing, he told a story with his voice and his body. He made people believe in the music, and they followed him everywhere. Freddie's talent and hard work helped Queen become very successful. They released many albums, and many of their songs went to the top of the music charts. Queen's music was loved by millions of people around the world. Their concerts were famous for being big events where fans could enjoy music, fun, and excitement. Freddie's performances were so powerful that they made people feel like they were part of something special. Despite all his success, Freddie Mercury faced many challenges in his life. One of the biggest challenges was his health. In the 1980s, Freddie started to feel very sick. He had a serious illness that made him very weak. However, Freddie didn't stop working. He continued to perform and create music even when he wasn't feeling well. He was very brave, and he always tried to make the best of every situation. In 1991, Freddie Mercury passed away. He died from an illness that was very difficult to talk about at the time. His death shocked the world, and many people were very sad. However, Freddie's music and legacy still live on. His songs are still listened to by people all over the world. His voice, his talent, and his creativity will always be remembered. He was one of the most important musicians of the 20th century, and his influence can still be felt today. Freddie Mercury's music has inspired many people, both musicians and fans. His life is a reminder that no matter who we are, we can make a difference through our talents. Freddie's story shows that being creative, following our passions, and never giving up can lead to great things. Even though he is no longer with us, Freddie Mercury's music continues to bring joy to people of all ages. In the years after his death, many people have continued to remember Freddie's amazing talent. His music lives on in movies, concerts, and new generations of fans who listen to Queen's songs. Freddie Mercury will always be remembered as one of the greatest rock stars to ever live, and his influence will continue for many years to come. His voice and his music have made a lasting impact, and that's something that will never be forgotten.